Hi girls and guys, it's Mr. Tracky and we're on the right track. In today's video we're going to speak about how we could fix the pump shotgun in Fortnite Battle Royale. Now, me personally, I really miss the pump shotgun when it was in its prime. I'm talking the 200 plus headshot damage, the white pump, the green pump, even when they made the transition to the green and the blue. When you could do the 200 plus headshots, that was a god tier weapon. Absolutely loved it and it felt so rewarding to hit that headshot. But we complained as a community from both sides of the spectrum. Noobs complained that they were getting taken advantage of by the better player who just constantly could hit that headshot and nullify them from the game. And on the other side of the spectrum, the better players were saying that noobs were getting lucky headshots on them. But I bet we look back now, here currently in season 5, and think in hindsight the gun was absolutely fine. Now, the one thing I do agree with is the double pumping got nerfed. I don't actually mind it myself. It didn't really bother me too much, especially coming up against these SMGs. Now, all I seem to get decimated by is the Tommy gun constantly, which is quite infuriating. And I felt like my real counter to the Tommy gun would be to land a headshot with the pump, but that is no longer a situation in the game. Now, what they added to the game, as you should know, is the timer where you can't switch between two shotguns, which I get and I understand. However, they've left the pump far behind any other weapon in the game. It's almost like Epic Games have forgotten about the pump shotgun. Now, if you're not understanding what I'm saying to you, one, we've still got the animation delay, which was introduced to try and dampen double pumping in the game. They introduced a really heavy delay when you pull out the shotgun from your back, and it still exists even though the pump shotguns have been nerfed retrospectively to 160 maximum damage and 170 maximum damage. Now, there's no real reward, in my personal opinion, to play with the pump shotgun. It's the least viable shotgun, probably the least viable gun in the game. Don't quote me on that, there are other weapons in the game that are pretty awful, but the pump shotgun, it penalizes you if you don't land your shot. And it's not necessarily that you haven't landed your shot. You might get 86 headshot, which is not the maximum damage, that's half of the damage of the weapon, and you're stuck for choices. Then you've literally got to try and switch to your SMG as soon as possible. Now, that means you're forced to run an SMG. I don't personally want to have to run an SMG every time. I don't want to have to conform to that meta as such. Now, me personally, how to fix the pump shotgun is to reintroduce, for one, the 200 plus headshot. Take away the animation delay as well, but make it so if you miss your shot, you get penalized. You can't switch to the weapon. Put the weapon delay, just like you can't switch between two shotguns, put the weapon delay on the next available weapon that you try and select after the pump shotgun. Now, that will stop people from abusing it, in my personal opinion, but still reward players who are able to hit those headshots for 200 and just instantly down someone. That will put the pump shotgun in a much better place. It will give it the viability that it deserves and bring it back to its glory days as such, but with a bit more fairness. For me, that is the way I would introduce this to the game and basically bring the pump shotgun back to where it should be in the game. It's almost like Epic Games have totally forgot about it because they've just been pushing this SMG heavy agenda. Now, I understand that SMGs have been nerfed, but these 50 plus in the mag, P90s and Tommy guns, people are still able to spray and pray and take you down. Now, they should be able to be nullified with one shot to the face. For me, that should be an option in the game, and that is just me thinking out loud, really, guys. Let me know down in the comment section, do you miss the pump shotgun in its original state? Are you a double pump fan? Do you believe that this would be a solution for people that would like to run the pump shotgun and go for that high risk, high reward? I'm certainly somebody that would enjoy doing that again. But just a quick recap on how I would fix the pump shotgun: take away the swap delay, the delayed animation, implement the, well, re-implement I should say, the 200 plus headshots, but penalise people who miss their shots, stop them from switching to another weapon instantaneously, just to balance this out and just reintroduce that to the game. And I'm sure a lot of the community would be happy. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section as always, guys. And guys, as always, there are many buttons you could hit, but the like and subscribe button, I hope they tickle your fancy. And as always, guys, don't forget to stay on the right track. Peace.